Well, I just got done installing the dual intakes on the 335 from Burger Motorsports, supplied by S&B Filters. This is the packaging that it comes in. You just get some directions from Burger Motorsports telling them, yeah, just saying, just advertise our product, yay! And you get a few stickers and stuff like that, kind of tacky, but eh. So this is the box. I was going to film the install process, but it was such a pain in the ass, I just kind of forgot. Here's the factory air box, which you have to remove from the vehicle. The entire kit you have to take off. Basically, it's pretty restrictive, as you can tell. I had a can in here to begin with, didn't really notice a difference, but so that's the factory air box. I'm a little bit concerned that these DCIs might be sucking up a little too much hot air, but regardless, the engine is receiving more oxygen, so I have noticed a little bit of a gain. The biggest thing I've noticed is the lack of turbo lag. That seems to be the biggest difference with the dual intakes. Show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so those are the intakes. The stock airbox obviously sat right here. The snorkel went right into it from the factory cold intake. But as with all factory intakes, they are rather restrictive. These just plug in right to the accordion tubes. 360 degrees of pure oxygen sucked into them. Although it is sitting right next to the block, and BMW N54s are notorious for running pretty hot, so hopefully it's not sucking in too much warm air. The cold air snorkel is pointed in that general area though, so that helps. As far as I know, I've done this correctly. I haven't really seen a definite way to install these. They've kind of been all over the place because these tubes, the inlet tubes that they plug into, they do move around. So I don't think there's any one definition of putting them in correctly. But I believe they're in right. And the biggest thing you notice is the turbo spooling. That is really an intoxicating sound. You can just hear the turbo spool. Then when you let off the throttle, it sounds like you have a blow-off valve. It's pretty awesome. That's what everything should look like after you've installed the Burger Motorsport dual intakes. And keep you posted on how it works.